My neighbor, 33, blasts music at 2 a.m. and claims it's their right. So I work on my car all day, so it makes sense that I would want to listen to music after work while I'm doing some light yard work or hanging out with friends. The issue is he lives next door and always has loud music blasting between 1-3 a.m. every single night. He also has no problem coming into our house to complain about the noise we're making if it's just a little bit louder than his. His name is Brian B2W. This went on for months until one night at 1:47 a.m. I was getting ready to go out with some friends and my girlfriend came over. We were talking inside, but Brian was outside yelling at me, saying we needed to keep it down because he couldn't hear himself think and that the music in the background of our conversation was too loud. We told him he had every right to make noise, but we had a right to have friends over too. He got mad and called us immature kids who didn't respect anyone around them. My friend called him an ass and he threatened to call the cops if they said anything else. That's when my boyfriend walked up and stood up straight. He asked Brian what he wanted to say. Brian kept telling him to shut up. So he took a step forward and started saying he wasn't going to tell him again to stop being a dick, and that we weren't going to stand here and take this anymore. At this point, there are like 8 people standing outside now. Brian says he's not going to say it again, so he takes another step forward and gets in his face and starts yelling at him. I don't remember everything he said because things happened really quickly, but he said something like how he's tired of hearing you scream at me and disrespect me. And then he pushed him in the chest and Brian stumbled back and fell onto his ass. At this point, everyone was screaming and shouting and running away and calling the police. I yelled that I did it, grabbed my phone and ran back into the house. After they finished yelling at me, my friend got up and left and my boyfriend stayed by my side until the cops came. When the police showed up, they arrested my boyfriend for assault. They let him go the next day and charged him. We talked to the DA and they agreed to drop the charges if he does community service. So he's been working hard on that since then. It's been about a month since this whole thing happened and I've never heard him play music after 10 p.m. ever again. My mom has even seen him turn off his music when she comes home from her job and I can see it when I drive past.